GMB TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I say?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business. Boom!
I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times, my G's, at all times. And we all see what's going down between Ye and Alex Jones. We all seen what transpired between Ye and Alex Jones. And it's a lot of people that are not feeling the things that Ye said about Hitler. It's a lot of people that got their panties in a bunch about the things that Ye said about the Nazis. I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. And I got to tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. I love when Ye goes left. I love when Ye says these outlandish things that gets people's wheels to turning. Yeah, it's red flags thrown all over the field when Ye goes left. These so-called rants, because I don't call them rants. Oh, he's only speaking the truth, his truth. It gets people's panties in a bunch. And you understand me? I mean, you got to dig deep. You got to open that pineal gland. You got to be able to see through the smoke and mirrors. But look how these people get so upset when you speak about Hitler. Look how these people get so upset when you speak about Nazis and the Holocaust. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And those people, you already know who they are. You know, the people with them little hats. We're going to speak on that. Over here at Grown Man Business TV, we got to keep it raw. We got to keep it 100, and we got to keep it a bean at all times. That's why it's called Grown Man Business TV. And when you come over here to Big GMB TV, the Oracle, and don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. I can only give it to you real. So again, big salute to Ye for standing on business. Big salute to Ye for standing on what he believes in. Oh, I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. But those people got their panties in a bunch anytime you speak of Hitler, the Holocaust, the Nazis. Let's talk about this. So you already know how we do over here at Grown Man Business TV, right? We're going to get into these clips. We're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into this angle. We're going to get into these clips. We're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into this angle. Because it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface, and we are rocking with Ye. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. We're going to get into these clips, double back, and get deeper into this angle. Gang.
Like activities I've seen, and the Nazis, in my view, were thugs that shook people down, did a lot of really bad things.
But they did good things too. We're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time. I see good things about Hitler also. I see good things about Hitler also. I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis. I also love Nazis. Damn!
Oh, man. Well, I have to disagree with that.
I like Hitler.
I don't like Hitler. I think by them falsely accusing people, some people are going to become Nazis.
I am. Now what? I am.
You're
now
what?
Now I'm a Nazi.
Some people are going to become Nazis.
I am. Now what? I am.
You're
now
what?
Now I'm a Nazi. And Obama was not the first black president. He was another Jewish president. And Obama was not the first black president. He was another Jewish president. And Obama was not the first black president. He was another Jewish president. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things.
I'm in the Twilight Zone right now.
Netanyahu, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now, Nick Fuentes and Ye? It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye.
10 minutes later.
what you saying? Wrong. She get wicked. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, my G's. I mean, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But we all heard what Ye said about Hitler. We all heard what Ye said about the Nazis and the Holocaust. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, I'll say this. Ye knows how to play on you guys' emotions. He knows how to say things in the most outlandish ways to get y'all wheels to turning, to get y'all panties in a bunch. But it's method to the madness. Oh, it's definitely a method to the madness. And if that pineal gland is open, if you can see through the smoke and mirrors, you already know what the method is. It's to get y'all up in arms, and it always works. Listen, let me say this before I go any deeper. I love the way Ye uses the big platforms now. I love the way Ye uses the paparazzi and the media against the establishment, against the machine. They send the paparazzi to take pictures. They send Ye on these big platforms, hoping that he put his foot in his mouth. And he's learned how to use these platforms and use the paparazzi against the machine, against the establishment. He uses them and puts a mirror in the face of the machine and puts a mirror in the face of the establishment. Oh, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, but you know we going to call him Ye. So let's get deeper into this angle. Now when Ye gets on these huge platforms and he gets to talking the way he's talking right now, he's on Hitler. He's on the Holocaust. He's on those people's necks. Huh? When he gets on these huge platforms and he gets to talking the way he's talking, he's doing it for a reason. And Big G and BTV, the Oracle, and don't you forget TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. What is the method to the madness? Well, let me break this down for you. Anytime he speaks on the harsh history of those people, you know, them people with them little hats, they get up in arms. It's a feeding frenzy throughout the whole media, all the big platforms. I mean, everywhere, all the way down to LeBron James has to answer and speak on the harsh history of those people. And why is that? You know, they control everything. Even when you say that they control everything and they run everything, that's a problem. But how about our people? You know, the people that Kyrie Irving was talking about, our people. What about the harsh history that we came up in? Nobody cares about that. So we can get backlash for talking about Hitler and the Holocaust, but nobody gets backlash pumping out these slavery movies. Nobody gets backlash disrespecting the black man on U.S. soil, the soil in the land that he built. Nobody gets backlash at the disrespect of our culture. Nobody gets backlash at the disrespect when it comes to slavery. Let me take it a step deeper, my G's. Let's follow me on this one. You know, you got all these slave owners that all these people, even those people, worship and praise every day. I'm talking all the way down to George Washington. George Washington and all these fellow slave owners get praise and get worship even on President's Day. I mean, you can go up and look at Mount Rushmore and see these slave owners all up on the mountains. Nobody cares about that. But as soon as Ye says something about Hitler in a good light, or the Nazis in a good light, you know, it's a problem. I mean, you got to look deeper into this situation for those people because they got the ish on the back of their name. That ish, that dash ish is a big issue. That says and speaks volumes that y'all didn't stand on business. Y'all didn't stand with y'all people. Y'all actually separated yourself and called yourself ish. There's no such, listen, you can't be black-ish. You can't be white-ish. You can't be Hispanic-ish. I mean, you all the way Hispanic, you're all the way black, or you're all the way white. So you either stand on business or you don't, and your history proves that you didn't stand on business. Nobody cares when it comes to our history. Nobody cares about seeing Jim Jones in that picture where those black students were being spit on. But anytime Kanye West speaks on those people, those ish people, oh, it's a feeding frenzy in the media. It's a feeding frenzy all over the place. Everywhere you look, on all the huge platforms, on all the social media sites that they run, it's a feeding frenzy. So the light is being brought into the darkness, and those ish people, they don't like it. Those ish people don't like that. They want to keep us in the dark, because in the dark, they get to parade around this history that everybody should care about. Everybody should bow down to the fact that y'all was done the way y'all was done. But when it comes to us, y'all make a mockery of it. Y'all make fun of it. There is no respect for the black man and his history on U.S. soil, the soil that we built. If it wasn't for us and our inventions and building this soil, y'all would be living in a fifth world country, even over here. Where is the respect? But you looking at a Ye and you trying to force him to respect y'all past, to respect y'all history. No. Now let's get a little deeper into this, because it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deeper than rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, you already know we are definitely scratching the surface. Now, Ye seems to agree with some of the things that Hitler was saying. He seems to agree with some of the ideologies that Hitler was talking about. And I'm going to tell you, man, if you do your research on Hitler, if you do your research on that man, he said some pretty astonishing things. Now, on this land, U.S. soil, controlled by those people, we was taught even as youngsters to have a hatred for that man. Even though we didn't know what he did fully, we will only know what they told us, and we already know history is his story, and it's been distorted. But if you do your real research on Hitler, he says some pretty astonishing things about the LBG 123 ABC community and how that would run rampant if you didn't get control of it. He said that. He literally said, if you don't get control of the LBG 123 ABC community, they would run rampant, and that would be the collapse of a civilization. And if you look around, how you got the LBG 123 all in the school system, all in Disney movies, all in the cartoons, in every movie, in every aspect of life, even the babies. It's looking like he was right about that. It's looking like he had a point about that. He also said that America would never come out of debt. America would never be great again until they recognize and acknowledge that they took God's jewelry that he keeps around his neck. He called black people, he called us the jewelry that God kept around his neck, and said that the Caucasoid people stole the jewelry from around God's neck. Oh, you would not notice unless you did your research on Hitler. Now, listen, let me tell you something. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody makes their mistakes, and he obviously made some mistakes. But do he supposed to be condemned for the rest of time? Because look at all these presidents, look at all these rabbis, and look at all the mistakes that they have made. Look at all these presidents, and look at all the babies they bombed over there in them other countries. Look at all the people that they assassinated. Should they be condemned? Oh, just like Hitler, they probably should be condemned for the rest of time. But because they want us to feel some type of way about that man, it's a problem when we speak. It's a problem when Ye speaks the truth and brings the light to the darkness. I want y'all to open up that pineal gland. I know we play around a little bit on this channel. We're going to have fun. That's why it's Grown Man Business TV. The TV stands for entertainment, man. We're going to entertain a little bit. If you want smoke, we're going to jump in the blender with you. But if you dig into the archives, you'll know I've always touched bases with the real reality of this thing. I'm the one speaking the truth to light. Listen, I'm the one bringing truth to power. I'm the one bringing the light to the darkness. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But this is God's work. Gang. GMB TV. Yeah, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist. That 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear. About 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I say?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.